Hi. Okay, so I just want to, I'm doing a video for my discussion just to make it a little bit faster and just to show you guys exactly what I learned from this week, week 9, and the things there. So for my design strategy, kind of the one that I liked the most was this really simple one done by Discover Design. Just very straightforward and very easy, I think, to teach and to actually perform. So I really liked that. And that just kind of, I like simple, I like easy, and so that just kind of definitely impacted me the most. I know there are so many different ways to do problem strategies to work through those, and so just making sure that it's simple for the students, I think, is the most important. And then as we went into like project management tools and those kind of things, I really liked, let me find it, Google Tasks. I went into there and it seemed very easy. So everything Google related I've really loved as I've worked with it, and just being able to see how you can work with others. I think Google does a really good job at making sure that as a team, as a group, you're all on the same page. You can share things very easily. You can work on different projects. You can leave comments, like all that kind of stuff. Makes it very easy to do the things that you need to do with those projects. So it would be very easy to, if you're working a lot with Google as a teacher, to set up so certain students have access to certain groups in your Google Drive and let them work on their projects there, and then you can just grade them there as they go. And I know that it's definitely a big thing to make sure that they know what they're expected out of projects. And if you're going to do like project based learning, which we've all learned a lot about and how important it is, you need to make sure that they have that structure. And as a student, I've learned that having that structure and knowing what to expect, when to expect it, makes the projects a lot less daunting and easier to accomplish. So for 9B, oh, my expand my horizon. Sorry, let me go back to that and show you just what I did. So with this one, which one was it that I did? Move towards a student-centered classroom, and make sure that you're focusing on that. And I think we've talked a lot about that this year in this class, and how to like make sure they're being involved. And as well, and I don't know who else is taking, but I took the management class, the classroom management class, and it talked a lot about making sure your students are involved in what you're wanting to do, and then making sure you're teaching to the students, not just teaching the curriculum. I also watched some of these videos. I thought they were really cool. This is awesome. I love this idea about the chargeable ways to charge. Like, how easy would that be if you had a lot of students and you were able to have, only 4 cords set up, 5 cords set up, or a cord at every desk, and then students could just pass that around to their devices, their school related devices, I guess, would be the thing for that. Okay, for B, I loved this quote. So this quote caught my attention very quickly. Fear of failure destroys the love of learning. And I have definitely felt that in my own life, in how, like, even as a kid, even as an elementary school, like when they'd pull me out specifically and do reading tests with me, I would read so much worse when I did those reading tests because it was always so scared of failing them that I would almost not want to do them and not want to be a part of them. And just that kind of thing. Definitely learning about these open-ended questions is so good, because I know that when somebody asks me an open-ended question or makes me answer my own question, I learn more by doing that. So that is definitely a good thing I plan on using. And then the expand your horizons that I did. It was, I believe it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So, like, just making sure this is a big thing for me. Mental health, making sure that people are taken care of, and just knowing that these steps are here, like knowing that there are resources that you can help with this. I loved this set office hours. I was like, okay, how could I do that as a high schooler, high school teacher, excuse me. And I just thought, like, take one of my planning hours or take 1 week where I stay after a little bit, or see if I can work that way. I know planning hours, kids will be in other classes, but see if I can work out a way where kids can come in and meet with me, so that they can discuss the things they need to discuss and work through the things they need to work through. I really liked that idea, and I hope to implement that. So for technologies, I loved these, definitely with me being a student teacher soon. Just having a device that can move with you and record you would make working a classroom, teaching in a classroom, so much easier. Even if you were recording lectures for students to listen to pre-class or even post-class for studying, just being able to work the room, work the board, and have all of those devices at hand. I loved this holographic smartphone idea, just in the way of, like, how cool would it be to be able to have all of the students really look at something and learn about something. Definitely as an ag ed major, it'd be way nice to be able to look at a plant or look at an animal and be able to pull those pieces kind of apart and see what is made up, or like what characteristics that animal has or that fruit has or something along that line, to really get them involved in that. My whole family's singing. I hope you can enjoy it. They're doing a voice lesson right now. Homework. This is a big one for me as well, because I think that a lot of students really have, well, I just went and talked to my sister about singing right now. She's a music major in, she goes to school in Virginia. So anyway, but she's home because of COVID and everything, so she always likes to sing. Okay, homework. Big thing with homework. So I think it's very interesting to look at all the facts and to watch all the videos and to see, like, these things benefiting students, because I think, here's my thought process, that if you are teaching right and teaching the strategies that you're supposed to be teaching, making sure that students are gaining the information they need to in your classroom, they shouldn't need a lot of homework. Homework should be their choice in the way of extra studying, critiquing, resources that they can go to gain more knowledge. I don't necessarily think that homework should be a graded assignment. I know a lot of different students have a lot of other things going on, and so I definitely think that there's a value of studying at home, but I don't know if there's a value of studying homework, or completing homework. A lot of times when you give them homework, they're not going to do it to be smarter. They're going to do it because it's an assignment and it's a grade. So making sure that you're giving them resources and options, is very good, but also just making sure that, like, that they are gaining the knowledge they need to in the class. So for this one, I watched the video on Learning Walks, and I love that because I'm from Wyoming. So being able to see the University of Wyoming kind of get recognized is always fun. And the Learning Walks, that would be awesome. I know that next spring semester I'm going to be student teaching, and for me, I'd love it if we could actually go and watch our other students student teach as well, not just ourselves. I know that's kind of logistically not as convenient, but in a situation like that video, it would work out really, really well. Okay, and for 9E, yeah, just about more about that homework, but going down to creating the website and going through these things, I just really loved the idea of being able to have so much easy technology and being able to give students like these kind of things that are just easy, accessible, great for educators, and can really help students, help each other, help students be able to get that content across. And as I built my website, it was so easy. I just used the um, Google Sites webpage, and it was so easy. And actually, after I got like going into it, I was like, oh wow, this is super neat, and I really hope that I can use it. It's kind of, I think it's very similar to Canvas. If you're using a Canvas like platform, then you can get things across that way, and definitely help students get the information, the resources, the links, the slides, all of that there. But I also love the idea of the web page, because the website, because it's easy for parents to be able to go and look and find information. If students need a reminder of the schedule or the syllabus or something like that, where if they didn't have Canvas or a platform like Canvas, that would be a really good place to be able to go and find all of those things. So I will go ahead and link the website that I created. It's called Ag Learners, and I hope you enjoy that. And if you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know.